All right, guys, y'all want to hear a joke? All right. Wait, guys, I ain't tell the joke yet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. So look at this. Let me tell y'all something. I did not like the Five Nights and Freddy's movie. Like, people hate me. Like, people literally hate me. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I know. Oh, I know. I know. I know. All right. So the reason why I don't like the FNAF movie is simply because the generation we live in is soft. We can't have good horror movies. We can't have aggressive sports anymore. With me being a wrestling fan, we can't have hardcore pro wrestling with bra and panty matches and swear words and stuff like that. It just sucks. And it reminded me of when Megan was released. That horror movie Megan. Soon as that movie was released, I was hyped. It was supposed to be rated R. But people on TikTok was banning the video. Like TikTok was banning the video for Megan. People was crying. But despite that, they had an unrated version. I loved it. And it sucks that we live in a generation where people can watch like torture porn like Saw or watch comedy like Family Guy that says the most or South Park, they can accept that or watch Netflix comedy specials and stuff. And it's not be sensitive, but when it comes to like a video game horror movie, people complain about it. And the movie was PG-13. I don't know if it was the original rated supposed to be PG-13, but you just can't do PG-13 with the movie. Now, the best video game movie with the PG-13 rating, with a cult following, by the way, was the original 1995 Mortal Kombat, or 96, or 97. During that span, they had two of them. No movies did suck. I'm not gonna lie. Those movies severely sucked. Like, I don't know. I don't know. They suck more than the Kardashian sucks a black guy. And that's bad. So, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna tell you how bad that movie was. I'm gonna play a clip of Sindel. Hopefully, I don't get. Okay, let me turn off the ads for the video because I'm about to pull this up right quick and let y'all hear it. Because the reason I'm talking a lot is because I just muted the ads. But peep this. Listen to this. Like, listen.
Too bad you will die.
Too bad you will die. Like, I hated that, but I loved it at the same time. And that's like a good video game movie that's bad, so bad it's good. But I like to watch so bad it's good movies. But when it comes to Five Nights and Freddy's, I couldn't do it. I don't know if it was my ADHD, my impatience, or just me being crazy. It's like, dude, I like horror movies. I want to see this white girl fall and slip and fall on a branch or a tree and an animatronic bear kill her or something. Let's have an opening scene like that. Only horror movie to me that got PG-13 right was Megan in the Ring. It's not many good movies that can reach the PG-13 mark and do it right. And then PG-13 back in the 70s was damn near rated R. Then rated R back in the day was like porn. Then NC-17 was like extreme porn. So, yeah, look it up. I swear to God, if you look at a PG-13 movie from the 70s, it's going to be a little bit gory and scary. I can't name any, but yeah. But I just I just didn't like Five Nights and Freddy's. I don't know why I didn't like Five Nights and Freddy's. I don't know. I played the games a little bit. I know a little bit of the lore and everything. I was barely paying attention. So answer this, chat, in a poll. Was he really there for Five Nights? But I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you the only thing I liked about Five Nights and Freddy's. Matthew Lillard. I already knew he was going to be revealed to be a killer or something. I knew his motive and everything. I'm a Matthew Lillard fan. Stu Macher is still my favorite Ghostface of all time, and I like him better than Billy. I do. Actually, screw it. Billy and Stu was the best. I love Matthew Lillard in Scooby Doo 1 and Scooby Doo 2. I love him in the most recent renditions of Scooby Doo and cartoons. I like him in an underrated horror movie that really wasn't that good to some people. I loved him in Ghost Ship when he sacrificed himself and he was the 13th ghost. I'm sorry, not Ghost Ship. 13 Ghosts. I loved them in 13 Ghosts because those movies kind of came out at the same time. Or there was this was the time where horror movies was all like damn near alike and everything, and had those rock soundtracks and same cameras and stuff. So sorry for getting those movies mixed up. But it'd be dope if Ghost Ship and 13 Ghosts was in the same universe. You feel me? But yeah, I loved him in 13 Ghosts when he was the 13th Ghost. I like Matthew Lillard. Every movie he's in, I like him. I feel like Matthew Lillard would be a good Adam Copeland, aka Edge, in the biopic movie of Edge. To me, because Matthew Lillard has range. And once he took off the mask and he was Freddy Fazbear, I was like, okay. Didn't see that one coming, Stu Macher. Also, I have a Scream theory too. I'm actually may post a video on my Scream theories and my Scream rankings really soon. So stay tuned for that. But I already knew it. But the story was a little bit slow to me. The movie was slow. My attention span is very low. It's very minute. Sometimes my attention span could be of a kid or a monkey or something like with low IQ. I can't say that. And sometimes it's attention span of a genius. So sometimes I don't mind something being like a jump scare or something that's going to be fast paced or something or like a severely stupid opening of a movie. Like a severely stupid opening of a movie to me, I call it severely stupid opening of a movie. It's like a stupid character doing some stupid shit. Like the first Scream, Casey Becker decides to go outside. She talking to the killer, playing around. Like that's a stupid opening to me because it's stupid people doing it. Although it was a great opening, or the opening of the Ghost Ship, a really good opening. Stupid, but it was a good opening because you saw it coming. So I kind of like openings like that. Or my favorite, Freddy versus Jason, when Jason was hunting this chick and she was skinny dipping in the pool and she ran and tripped. Then she got killed, but then it was a nightmare. Stupid opening like that. So that's my way. Maybe my wording sucks, but whatever. This is not your podcast. This is mine. But the movie was just, to me, slow. It was slow and it was boring. It looked like it was just made for kids, bro. People talking about Fast X was created by a little kid. But I don't know. I don't know. Like this year to me, don't have many entertaining movies. Only movies that entertained me was the Super Mario Brothers movie, the new Spider-Man movie that's on Netflix, and Scream, and Saw X. But Saw X was going slow for me. But it had good storytelling. Saw X was the first Saw movie where it went slow. Instead, every Saw movie always had a good opening. You want to play a game? Okay, this is what you're supposed to do. This is the following. Da, 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 da. But Saw X was just a little slow to me. Like every Saw opening had something good. So I don't know. I don't know, man. And I feel like movies need to pay attention to movies like Saw and give us a good opening. Once you have a good opening to a movie, it's gonna make the movie good. It's gonna get you excited. It's gonna be like, damn, why that dude was stuck in that trap right there? Or damn, what's going on? Why is this? What's going on in this? What's going on? Like, what's going on with this flashback? How does flashback go relate to the movie? Something like that. And I know Five Nights at Freddy's is a kids movie and it's a fan based game and it's a bit damn, I almost said a bitch ass. And it's a ton of ripoffs. Willy's Wonderland was entertaining with me with Nicolas Cage, but any movie with Nicolas Cage is entertaining because it's Nicolas freaking Cage. But I just couldn't do it. The ending was getting good. The ending was good. The ending of that movie was good. And this is the same time that I was watching The New Exorcist, where the ending was good. The New Exorcist. Actually, I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. The worst movies of 2023 that I've seen was Five Nights at Freddy's, and The Exorcist, Believer. First of all, Both movies were slow. Both movies was obviously stupid. Both films had better endings. That's good to have a better ending, but damn, the only thing about the movies is the endings. So with Five Nights and Freddy's, the ending was a little bit better. Although I can say this, some of the characters in Five Nights and Freddy's was unlikable, and some of the characters in The Exorcist Believer was unlikable. Like, very. People said in The Exorcist Believer they felt bad for the little girl that died. I didn't feel bad for that little bitch. That little evil, demented fucking little girl was practicing witchcraft, and she was supposed to be some Christian, godly and everything, and she practicing witchcraft. So why would you try to dig deep in the dark arts and not expect for your dumb ass to get caught by a demon? You're playing with demons. You fucking with them demons. That's what be happening in the movies. Nobody be fucking with them people. But no, they gotta go to some place and summon them. And people are like, oh, I feel so bad for that little girl. That little girl summoned that demon. Five Nights and Freddy's could have been avoided if dude didn't get that damn job. He said he didn't work nights. And two, that should be a red flag. It's like, oh, this is a nighttime only job. And a abandoned fucking old kids place like Chuck E. Cheese? Like, really? Really? I hate to say it, but Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey was more entertaining than this movie. It was a real messed up story, but the reason why Pooh was really killing is he didn't have his friend, and he went crazy. Although that may not be realistic, but the days we live in now, you can have a best friend or somebody that can make you happy, and then once you lose your friends or something, you want to start killing and going crazy. We've seen the trope of the psychotic best friend going crazy. Case in point, a movie called Single White Female. Dressed up as a girl, acting like a girl. The girl said, I don't want to be friends with you no more because you're creepy. Then she started trying to kill people. Crazy, but I can accept that. Although y'all butchered my childhood with Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin. Although the movie was messed up. But that was more entertaining than Five Nights at Freddy's. Josh Hutcherson acting was bad. And he's been in the game for a while. It looked like one of those movies where they like say, you know what, Josh, just do it. He like, I don't want to do it. And he did it. And similarly, see, I'm going to give you another comparison. It is similar to the lady that played Regan's mom on The Exorcist. She said that multiple times, I don't want to do the movie. I don't want to do the movie. I don't want to do the movie. And she did it. And I saw a lot of reviews, and watching the movie again, I'm like, damn, she really don't want to be here. So it's kind of like the same thing. People don't want to be there. It shows. You're not passionate about acting. So that's the time we in now. And then it's the writer's strike. The writer's strike was just over. So I don't know if these movies was made prior to the writer's strike and they had the lays and it was, I don't know. But I didn't see a lot of acting range in both films. And I hated both movies. Although I love both endings. Not because they ended and I wasted my life. But the endings was good. So I felt like it's like a WWE script. It's like somebody wrote this part, but the ending part is good. And you can tell that it was a good writer's ending. Or it's like an anthology series. Say, for instance, if somebody like Tyler Perry did an anthology series with Quentin Tarantino, you're going to know the Tyler Perry way because it's going to be predictable with long dialogue and they conversate about something that could be a 2-minute conversation to turn into a 20-minute conversation. Or a Tarantino film, you know, it's going to be right there. It's going to stab you. You're going to feel a wound. Then you take the knife out. It's going to be action. It's just going to be all types of shit. It's like, holy shit. Wow. That's how comparing the movie is just because you know if Tyler Perry written it or Quentin Tarantino wrote it. And I'm not a fan of Tyler Perry. Oh, I'll tell y'all a reason why in another episode of my podcast. This podcast is about to blow up. Let's just say that. I'm going to speak that shit into existence. This podcast is about to blow the fuck up. But And my Tyler Perry theory is gonna be so good, y'all gonna be like, "Oh my god, never thought of that." So, Five Nights at Freddy's and Exorcist of Believers are so far the worst movies to me of 2023. To me, this is just my opinion. I'm a 30-year-old man recording this episode. Maybe we all have different tastes of movies, but so far, this is literally the worst video game movie. This is up there with the worst video game movies to me. And The Exorcist is this one is the worst of The Exorcist. And I'm not gonna lie, I like the dude that played in the movie. I should know his name, but the dude from Hamilton. I don't feel like googling. I'm tired of googling, but he was good. He was good. That guy was good. That guy was good. The little black girl was good. The little white girl was good. But the characters, some of the characters I just hated. Similar to Five Nights at Freddy's. The babysitter I hated. The fucking cigarette smoking sister mom, I hated her. Exorcism, I hated the mom, the dad, and the little girl. Then they killed the damn priest, and this poor man said, "No, I don't want to be part of this shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna stay in my car." Guess what they decided to do? Oh man, get out the car. We already doing spells and shit. And doing this. Now, one thing I did like is you did have a lot of different religions or different like not cults. Well, some religions are cults, but you had all types of religions and ways of casting out demons. I love the diversity of that. I like that. That make me want to research history of each one of those because it's good. But look at the director of this movie. David Gordon Green is the worst director in history because he shits on movies and makes them bad. Halloween Kills sucked. I'm not being mad or negative. It sucked as a Halloween movie. Now, if it was a movie without Michael Myers and didn't have the Halloween premise, then I like it. If it followed first one and Kills, I would like it. I would like it. But it reminds me of when Hellraiser movies was made, and I think it was Hellworld or something, and they said, "Fuck it, let's just slap Hellraiser on it." That's what Halloween Kills felt like. They said, "Oh fuck it, this is a recycled script. This dude beats a killer. Let's see, let's see. Let it be Michael Myers, huh? Fuck it, people are like it. Then let's kill Michael at the end and barely show him in the movie." Now, I'm not a fan of Michael Myers in these new series because he kills kids and he just brutally kills black people a lot. Watch that movie. Watch those trilogies and look how he killed African American people. Like he brutally kills us more than anybody. And the little gay boy in the first movie that was a dancer, it hurt my heart. He killed that kid. He killed that little gay ass little boy for no reason. For no reason. So that's why I kind of hate David Gordon Green's direction, similar to Tyler Perry, because they always doing the most and like harming kids or doing some just fucking shit up that shouldn't have been fucked up in the first place. But that's what made Halloween Kills bad. But again, the ending was pretty good because realistically speaking, if somebody did kill Michael Myers, especially in the hood, that'd be a good way to kill him. Throw that nigga in a meat grinder, but wood chopper, whatever. But I just Five Nights at Freddy's and the Exorcist Believer. I can't. And then the thing about it, both these movies is already getting a sequel, and it's like, okay, The Exorcist failed in the box office, and Five Nights at Freddy's is a good franchise, but it's mixed reviews. So is the new one gonna be rated R? And what the fuck is the new Exorcist gonna be like? Like we have Regan back. So what's that gonna do? Like y'all literally ripped out the eyes of the main character for no reason, and y'all made her a priest or an exorcist lady. Like, what are y'all gonna do? Like for real. Like if I did a Five Nights at Freddy movie, it'll be rated R, although the games wasn't gory. But I make it rated R. It'll be a little gory and it'll be scary. It'll be a good movie. It'll be like you stuck in a haunted house because realistically speaking, going to an old abandoned Chuck E. Cheese and getting murdered is scary. Or being hunted by a ghost is scary. They even made a ripoff of Five Nights at Freddy's called Freddy's Fridays. I actually may look at that movie. That movie looked way more entertaining to me. The cinematography was good. It was a little creepy. It was weird. It was eerie. It was a good horror movie for a low budget movie. And like I said before in my previous episodes, sometimes fan movies are better. That movie is a fan. It's a ripoff, but I also call it a fan movie. So why you can't make this movie PG-13? Oh, kids gotta watch it too. Gotta work it to kids. Okay, children got access to drugs. Kids watch naughty shit on the internet. I know I did when I was a kid. They watch illegal shit on there. Some of these motherfucking kids are so weird. They got access to the dark web. How I know that is I'm an Xbox player, and a lot of the shit these weird ass teenagers tell me, it's like, oh my god, it's the FBI listening to these weird ass motherfuckers. Let me block this motherfucker because that's scary. So fuck that. And most parents these days in this generation is younger parents that's in their 20s and 30s and 40s. 20s, 30s, and 40s, that's young. Even 50 to me, that's young. So 9 out of 10, they're gonna let their kid watch the movie. In theaters these days, don't give a shit about your age. They don't care about ID. I remember times where they hound you for ID. They don't care. Oh, you got a ticket? Okay. You want to see what I'm watching? Nah, I don't care. What's the number? Number 5 right there. Oh, okay, bitch. Like, oh wow. Oh, this kid's gonna watch a R-rated movie, and he like 8. Yeah, look, child number 3. Oh, you just not gonna look at the ticket. That's how. These are the days we're living in now. So I would have made the movie R-rated. I would have made it a little bit gory. I would have made it scary. I would have made the story a little bit faster instead of slow. Although slow movies are okay, but we if a movie is slow, it's probably like an Oscar-worthy movie. But we know Five Nights at Freddy's is not going to win an Oscar. I think the movie that's going to win an Oscar this year or get nominated is the new Spider-Man movie. Like, that movie was phenomenal. That's an example of a good movie. I wrote an article on the original Spider-Verse movie. The movie was good. It ended with a cliffhanger. It was good. It was a good element. It was a good movie. Metro Boomin, shout out to you. You did good. A music producer made a good movie. And they did this route with Superfly. That shit flopped. That shit flopped because you can't fuck with the original Superfly in the 70s. You just can't. You can't. The theme song was Curtis Mayfield from the original movie. You can't fuck with a Motown classic or a black exploitation film. You can't fuck with a movie like that, bro. You can't ruin it. And that's what Hollywood is doing these days. They ruining movies with remakes or video game movies and toning them down a little bit. And they've been doing that since Mortal Kombat. And the movie is not enjoyable. Although Five Nights at Freddy's is mixed, but the Exorcism of Emily Rose, that'll be another good sequel. I wouldn't mind. I don't know how to do that. But The Exorcist Believer wasn't good. Now, kudos to the kid, the black girl. She was a good actor, and the dad was good. The acting was good from both of them. I think that's why I watched the movie, because of the black people. Not because I'm black, but I just watched it because they were entertaining. Actually, I watched it for the families because I actually like their little arguments and their disagreements. But like, I wanted to get scared. I didn't get scared. And I'm a lightweight when I drink. I get easily drunk. Horror movies, I get easily scared. But lately, no horror movie scared me. Like, none. None. Like, that's why I didn't want to see The Nun too, because I knew that shit wouldn't scare me. Because when I first saw the first Nun didn't scare me. It was slow. I walked out of The Nun, and I walked out of the movie called The Mummy a while back with Tom Cruise. And the reason why I didn't like stop watching Five Nights at Freddy's or Exorcist Believer is I just took a break and just said, let me do something productive. Let me clear my brain up because I know I'm about to be an asshole and negative. Let me give this movie a chance. And once I gave it a chance, both movies was really good at the end. Matthew Lillard stole the show. It was good. I liked it. Matthew Lillard made the movie good. That's why I may give the movie a 1.5 out of 10. Well, overall, I give it a 1.5 out of 10. Well, with Matthew Lillard in it, I give it a 6 or a 7 out of 10, only because he's in it. But if he wasn't in the movie, I don't know. Josh Hutcherson know better than that. Exorcist Believer, slow movie. Really wasn't a lot of exorcy scenes or scary scenes. It pissed me off how they did the legacy character. It pissed me off how people was very upset. Like a huge, like, let me be real. 97% of the comments and videos I've seen said they love the ending. Out of those 97% of the comments and videos I've seen, out of that 97%, 90% of the people literally was like, that girl didn't deserve to die. But like I said earlier, she was summoning demons. That's like literally going somewhere. Fuck it. That's like going to the zoo and jumping inside the lion's den. And sometimes the lions may be on break. You never know if they may not on break, but you know what I mean? Like the zoo may be empty, but it's like, don't go in there. Lions are coming out. They probably have lions in the cage. They probably cleaning them up. I don't know what the fuck they do with the zoo. But if you see there's no lions there, okay, first of all, you shouldn't be that fucking stupid to jump in the lion's den. But then you keep doing it when the lions come back, say, oh, they're not going to attack me. And then once you get killed and mauled, well, you can't say nothing because your ass is dead. But realistically speaking, once you're in heaven or hell or in between, you're going to be like, fuck, why am I in heaven or hell? Oh, because my dumb ass jumped in a lion's den. The devil and God will look like, you so stupid. You so fucking stupid. Sorry, God, for saying that. But you have to be a moron to do that. And that's what I was thinking of that little girl. I said, this little girl is fucking stupid. She's a fucking idiot. She's a fucking moron. Why are you playing with demons and don't think that you're going to not feel good? Like, no. No, no, no. No. Like, I don't get how people just go to haunted houses or go to the Warren's house with a cursed object and say, oh, let me fuck with it. I don't play with ghosts. I don't play with demons. I don't play with aliens. I believe in everything. I do believe in God and Jesus and the devil. But I believe in everything. But I know I'm protected by God. So if I'm protected by God and I'm a man of God or a child of God, why would I dibble and dabble with demons? Now, we all sin. This ain't no redemption story, but we all sin. But why would I be a shining Christian that the church community looks up to? I'm an angel of God doing some stupid shit like this. If I was the priest and the priest or anybody, I'm like, dude, I'm not doing this shit. Because if y'all put me in that movie, I said, this would be my point. I said, I'm not doing this. But you're a man of God. I said, I know I'm a man of God, but why is she diddling and dabbling with demons? I know I ain't perfect. I know my congregation ain't perfect. My congregation is not going to agree with this bitch playing with demons. Father, you shouldn't say that. Fuck that Kara. Fuck that child. So I just hated it. I hated it. And as far as Five Nights at Freddy's, oh my God, that movie was just boring. It wasn't even so bad it was good. It's just so bad it was boring. And it had a good ending. At least with the so bad it's good movies, even if it ends, it's like, even if it ends, it's like, well, that movie was shitty, but it was good at the same time. So, yeah, I like that. Barely. But I'm going to watch the shit again because it's entertaining. It's like a drunk game. You keep getting drunk on purpose, getting a question wrong because you want to drink and have fun with your friends. But both of these movies wasn't good. Only good thing about Five Nights at Freddy's was Matthew Lillard. Only good thing about Exorcist Believer was literally the dude from Hamilton and the black girl and the family. That's it. The story didn't tie in with Regan. First of all, how the fuck does the demon know a Regan name? That occurred in the 70s. That's like 30 or 40 years ago. What the fuck? So you knew her mom was coming, so you just gonna write a name. Get the fuck out of here.